Oh, well, here we go. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Not a clue what's going on there with the sound. For some reason, it decided it didn't want to load. Hello, everyone. Welcome along. It is Thursday, the 2nd of March. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're all well. I'll start a bit earlier than I normally do. But yeah, I've got to be fair, there's loads of people to say hello to, so we can jump straight into that anyway. Hope you are all good. Hope you are all well. Hope you are all staying safe. Yes. It's been a very busy week. A very, 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 very busy week. Very, very busy week. Got back from London about 11 o'clock, I think it was, last night. Been down there for a couple of days, a couple of meetings and stuff. And this will tickle regular players. Good evening to anyone who's new, but regular players, this will tickle, especially if you were around for the Guinness World Record attempt. So, for any of you know King's Cross train station, I came up the Victoria line, and it's quite a long walk all the way down to come out of the main station. So it's quite a long walk all the way down, you know, and I could hear brilliant. I think he was playing in fact, I don't even know what instrument it was. But as I'm walking towards this beautiful music playing along the other end, it's almost as if he saw me and started playing a certain medieval theme tune from a certain TV show. So yeah, that was nice. As I was going to a very important meeting. For those of you who don't know, that song, that said TV show, the second we say it or I say it at any point on a live quiz, it tends to curse everything. So there you go. Which is why I'm not saying the actual name of it. Yeah, thanks. Right, so yeah, I'm just going to jump in and start saying hello to people. If you do want to say hello, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz over on Twitter. A couple of you have picked up on the fact that I am wearing this. It's back. Formula One is back tomorrow. I have, in between writing Saturday night's quiz, I will be there watching practice all day tomorrow, qualifying on Saturday and the race on Sunday. I am so giddy. I am like a child at Christmas waiting for this season to start, even though McLaren are probably going to start very much on the back foot. But come on, Lando, and come on, Oscar. I'm sure you can do something. Anyway, right, let's say hello to some people this evening. And starting off here, hello to Jenny. Who says, with you tonight from Gran Canaria instead of Paignton in Devon. Been with you from the beginning. Love the quiz. Good evening to you guys. Hello to Christine over there in Ontario in Canada. Says, been with quiz since the start. Missed some because of the time difference, but I enjoy getting my brain working. And congratulations on all your achievements. Well, thank you very much. Hello to you guys over there in Canada. Hope you are all well over there. Hello to Irene. Looking forward to the quiz if I can stay awake. At the moment in the Royal Orthopaedic Hospital in Birmingham after having a hip replacement on Tuesday. Brain a bit foggy with all the drugs, but I'll do my best. Haha. Just awaiting to be thrown out of the hospital. Well, hopefully you've made it home in time, Anna. Made it home in time, Irene. The good news is, even with your brain a bit foggy on the drugs, you will still score better than hashtag fangirl and fanboy. I am pretty sure you will. So I'm pretty sure you'll be absolutely fine. But hope you are on the mend. Get well soon. Hopefully you'll be looked after. Hello to Moogie and Phil, who are looking forward to quizzing as always and wishing good luck to their quiz buddies Kim and Matt. We used to be Tequila Mockingbird, but don't bother with a name when we're not competing. So hello to Anita and everyone there. Good evening to you guys. Hello to Angie, who says, can you say hi to me, please? Angie from the Fallen Angels, who stupidly broke my thigh bone on Saturday. In fact, sorry, I just realised I need to turn that up a bit as well. I had to turn it down this morning. I stupidly broke my thigh bone on Saturday and who'll hopefully be joining you from St Thomas's for the quiz. Massive thank you to my friends and brother who have rallied round to help, and to the brilliant staff on the George Perkins ward. I walked past St Thomas's yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday, actually. Yeah, I walked past. Yeah, hopefully you're on the mend as well. Get well soon. Hopefully you managed to get an internet signal as well in there. But yeah, well done to everyone on the George Perkins ward there as well for looking after you. Hello to the sourdoughs. It's a birthday shout out for Heather, who celebrated a special birthday earlier in the week. She's the glue of the team and she keeps us all organised in check. We couldn't do it without her and want to wish her a very happy birthday. So yeah, happy birthday to you, Heather. Hope you have a good day. And you've been well spoilt earlier on in the week. Hello to the Quiz Kings, Deb and Joe. But a big happy birthday to Joe for yesterday. So good evening to you. Happy birthday, Joe. Happy birthday to my amazing little sister, Laura Mallinson, who has supported me through a long period of my ill health and keeps me smiling, even if it is at her, not with her. Love her loads. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. I'm not laughing with you, I'm laughing at you, but it's making me feel better, so happy days. Absolutely love that. And then Laura's put underneath, yes, please, shout out to me. So yeah, happy birthday to you, Laura. I hope you have, I hope, because I'm the little sister, I'm so special. Oh, bless you. But yeah, hopefully you've had a good birthday, Laura. And it sounds like you are very much an entertaining person who keeps everyone in check, which I like that. Hello to Chris, the beautiful beauty, and Susan, the beastly beast. I don't know how you're getting away with this, Chris, for so long, but good evening to both of you. Hope you're well. Hello to Dave and Lynn, the Leamington Loungers, and also the Devonshire Dumplings. Good evening to all of you guys. Please, could you say a big 60th happy birthday to my dad, Steve, from Sharon, Nathan, Alyssa, and Viv, playing every Thursday. So good evening to you, and happy birthday to you, Steve. Hope you have a good day. Hi Jay, we are doing the quiz in Great Yarmouth as it's the start of the Legends of Rock Festival. That's Dave and Debbie. Now that's intrigued. I'm going to have a look after and find out what on earth the Legends of Rock Festival even. The Legends of Rock Festival is. I'll have a gander at that afterwards. But yeah, have fun. I'm sure you will do. Hello to Gary and Lisa Temple. Good evening to both of you. Hi to my sister Pauline in Italy, who plays along with us every week, from Sheila in Donny, and a quick wave to Angela in Stevenage too. Hello. There you go. Quick wave. Hi to my sister Pauline. Oh no, I've just done that one, Jay. Wake up. Could you give a mention to Phil Clark, who was 65 yesterday, and a mention to Grimsby Town, Phil. Phil is a big fan, and they won 2-1 last night. Yes, well done, Grimsby. I listened to the FA Cup on the way home last night. Less said about it, the better. But well done to Grimsby Town. Great result for you guys. And I didn't see who you were who you got in the next round. Best of luck though for the next round. I'm sure you'll do well. Hi Jay from Sunny Malta. Can we just correct you on the question you asked a couple of weeks ago? Of course you can. Which side of the road do you drive on in Malta? The correct answer is in the middle or in the shade. You've obviously never been to Malta. No, you're right. I've never been to Malta, but I like that. So hello to Liz and Keith from France, who are over there in Malta, or have been to Malta. So that makes sense. Good evening to you guys. Hello to the Robinsons from Carrick Fergus. Good evening to you. And sticking over in that direction, hello to Jeanette and John and Laura Armstrong in Belfast. Good evening to you guys. Hello to Lisa and Mike. We only discovered you on January, but it's becoming a part of our routine now. Bless you. Well, thank you very much. Welcome, and you are very, very welcome as well. Our 8-year-old Ethan joins in on Saturdays, and we're loving it. Welcome along to you, Ethan, as well. Always good to see new people, so welcome along. And thank you for sticking with us. It means you came along, you played one of the quizzes in January, and you're still here. Must be doing something right. So good evening to you guys. Hello to Jim and Selena. Good evening to you. I had to use what 3 words this week as well, to sort of find something that I needed to find, and someone sent me it. So it was absolutely brilliant. So yeah, hello to Jim and Selena. Good evening to you, sir. Bill Tudor. Good evening to you. 3 out of 5 this morning. Not had any viewing of CBeebies for many years, and also couldn't think of the F1 driver. Yes, we'll be joining in as usual tonight. Good luck, especially to the YouTube live chat legends. Yeah. Oh, that was entertaining this morning. Who is the reigning Formula One world champion? And Richie Anderson thinks it's Damon Hill. Yeah, we're not in 1990. Oh, I'm going to get this wrong. 96. We're not in 96 anymore, Richie. But yeah, good evening to Sir Bill Tudor and the rest of the YouTube live chat legends. Hello to our friends over in Sweden, the 2 weird dots above the O. Good evening to you guys. I saw you tagged me in the sweet shop. It came up. I was going through some of the notifications this week. I saw you tagged me in it, so I'm going to have a look properly this week. It's on my to-do list. But yeah, saw you tagged me in it, and it was quite sweet. So yeah, I'm going to have a look and see, and then I can recommend what you should try. Hello to our friends over there in the King's Arms in Caister, the Carrot Crunchers from Norfolk. Sue and Norman, good evening to you guys, and the rest of the King's Arms in Caister. Hello to you. Hello to Yvonne, who says we play with our friends in Stockport, and we are in Leeds. We are linked via FaceTime Messenger. Love that. Good evening to you guys. Hello to shout out please for the usual suspects, the Black Isle Peas, the Newbies, and us, the Bakewell Tarts that are still poorly. Get well soon. And the Bakewell Tarts got 5 out of 5 this morning. Well done to you. Good evening. Well done. Well played. And the usual suspects, Jill, Tony, Ross, and Vicky, are looking forward to the quiz tonight. Please give us questions that we know the answers to. We're still seeking that elusive 50. It will come naturally. It's law of averages. It has to happen at some point. I couldn't make my the quiz I play on a Tuesday. I couldn't go, and the two that I normally play with got absolutely annihilated by all accounts. They didn't do too well. So less said about that from them, the better. Hello to Kieran and Lorna. Good evening to you guys as I flip over to Twitter and the notifications go mad. Hello to Kieran and Lorna. Good evening. Hope you're both well. Oh, I saw this earlier. Yeah. Hi, Jay. Please can you wish our quiz buddies, Moogie and Flip, good luck for this evening. We ventured back into the pub last night for rock and roll bingo. It was brilliant. If you've not tried it, you should. It's not quite as brain taxing as a J quiz though. No, I love rock and roll bingo. We used to do it a few times in the pub. It is very, very, very entertaining. But you almost have to have a potmaster level of knowledge to try and do a rock and roll bingo quiz. Well, it's not even a quiz, it's rock and roll bingo. They play like songs and you have to work out what the song is and then find it on your bingo card. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant format for pubs, but yeah, it can be very, very difficult at times, depending on what category you pick. Hello to the Welling Wizards. Good evening to you guys, John and the Welling Wizards. The Kingstonians, Helen and John. Hello to thee. Hope you guys are well. Hello to Liv and Kaz, who are playing tonight, while Chris helps us by falling asleep. You never know, he might fall asleep and shout out random names and words in his sleep. They might be the right answers. But also a shout out to Joyce and Steve, and says good luck, guys. Huzzah to Mr. Anderson. Have you got any sort of plays or anything coming up soon? Because I know you're quite on with all of those. So if you've got anything coming up anytime soon, we will say as we have done with the last few. Hello to the Crallan family as well. Maxine, Lol, Jack and Niall. So good evening to all of you guys. Hope you are well. Hello to Lizzie and Mum Christine in Cumbria. Bring on the brain ache. Yeah, it may well go down that road tonight. Hello to Snowy as well. Mrs. Ali Jackson. So the Shropshire posse are in. Again, it's 4 against 2. Will we ever equal, let alone beat Neb and Denise? Now, that's a good question. So Ali, Neil, Sue and Ian, the Forever Hopefuls, and Neb and Denise, the Quiz Gods. Why don't you even up the teams? Why don't you lend someone to them who could like sabotage their answers? Thereby you have half a chance. Just something to think about. Hello to Mike Irwin, says good McLaren. Yeah, I got this when I was at Silverstone. So, yeah, very much getting giddy for the weekend. I will probably be wearing this for the next 3 days, 4 days even, to be perfectly honest. Hello to the this week missing the Adelaide crew, but joining from Dorset, the Dales, Sarah and Charlie. So good evening to you guys. Mr. Jackson is happy you're supporting Wolves colours. I won't be at the weekend. It's Tottenham Wolves on Saturday. I will not be supporting Wolves on Saturday. Hello to hello to the Brainy Borden bunch. Good evening to you guys. Hope you're well. Hello to Tomo as well, and I'm not shouting that out. Hello, shout out to your number one fan, Sonia. Hello to you. I hope you are well. How long have we got? Minute to go. Perfect. Good luck to David from Coppell, my work colleague, joining in for the first time tonight. I've done every Thursday quiz from week 1, and we have never got 50 out of 50. Well, that'd be good fun when you're at work tomorrow, and you can like trade answers. What did you get right? What did you get wrong and stuff? So that would be good. And then happy birthday to our 91-year-old wonderful mum. We text her some of the questions which she answers from her home in Lyme Regis. I love the fact that you do that and get them involved. That is absolutely brilliant. Love that. And then finally, one that's just popped through as I was about to close it down. Please say get well soon to Steve from Thursday night dinner. Poorly since Christmas, but first quiz back. Welcome back, Steve. Yeah, hope you are on the mend. Very quickly, hello to the Wrong'uns, Jan and Richard, Mr. Alan Jackson. Yes, there is only one. There's only one Mr. Alan Jackson, but there is also a Mr. Alan Jackson with Mrs. Ali Jackson, and I'm not getting into that now. Hello to the Stevenage Panda team. Good evening to you guys. Gareth and Kerry, hello. Lindsay and all of the Yallans. Good evening to all of you. Hello to the Twos Company. Tristan, hope everything went well. With Imi, I hope it all went well. I've got some good memories and bad memories at the hospital, but I'm sure everything went absolutely fine. So all of our love and best and everything to Imi. Hope it's all good. Hello to Martin Leach. Good evening to you. Hope you're on the mend as well. Everyone needs to be on the mend at the moment. I hope everyone's on the mend. Two's Company and everybody else who is in there. I've run out of time. So good evening to all of you. And I've just realised I haven't even done that. that. Perfect. Welcome along. Thank you very much for joining us. It is Thursday, the 2nd of March. 50 questions. 50 questions. 50 questions as always. Starting with an entertainment round, 2 different rounds because to come up just because of what the day is today and something else. Let's get it going. Let's kick off the entertainment with this for number 1. According to the title of the song, who keeps a Moe and Chandon in her pretty cabinet? So according to the title of the song, who keeps a Moe and Chandon in her pretty cabinet? There's another reason why I've got this on as well, because it is really, really warm. Really warm. Number 2, what is the name of the composer behind the iconic movie scores of Jaws, Star Wars, and E.T.? Elliot. Yes, I know it might look like I've fallen out of a McLaren store, but anyway. What is the name of the composer behind the iconic movie scores Jaws, Star Wars, and E.T.? Oh, I did say I wasn't going to do any more impressions, didn't I? Because the impressions have been a bit rubbish, but... Elliot. Number 3, Robert Lindsay and Zoe Wanamaker played Ben and Susan Harper in which sitcom? So Robert Lindsay and Zoe Wanamaker played Ben and Susan Harper in which sitcom? Number 4, which famous country singer is the father... Oh, hang on. I've just realised what I've done. Anyway, carry on. Which famous country singer is the father of singer Miley Cyrus? Or do I leave it? No. Sim Robinson, I've just seen what you've put. I will get to that for the break. Don't panic. I've just seen it now. Number 5, which of these came first? Clint Eastwood appeared in a film, Clint Eastwood directed a film, or Clint Eastwood directed and appeared in the same film? So which of these came first? Clint Eastwood appeared in a film, Clint Eastwood directed a film, or Clint Eastwood directed and appeared in the same film? Number 6, complete the name of the TV show set at Globe Link News. Drop the dead what? So complete the name of the TV show set at Globe Link. Complete the name of the TV show set at Globe Link News. Drop the dead what? Whoa, too far. Number 7, which rock group had 80s hits, Private Investigations, Money for Nothing, and Walk of Life? Which rock group had 80s hits, Private Investigations, Money for Nothing, and Walk of Life? Sherbet sour one. I think I've missed half a conversation in the Discord server. I'm going to have to catch up afterwards. Number 8, Cruise Control was the sequel to which 1994 film? So Cruise Control was the sequel to which 1994 film? That's better. Comfortable now. Number 9, what was the surname of the Thunderbirds? What was the surname of the Thunderbirds? Sherbet sour is a beer. Okay. And finally, number 10, how is guitarist David Howell Evans better known? So how is guitarist David Howell Evans better known? That sounds equally frightening and Rainbow Sherbet Sour. Sorry, quiz. Right, round 2 is all about technology tonight, starting with this for number 1. The Geiger counter was invented by a man called Hans Geiger. Is this true or false? So easily distracted at times, it's ridiculous. The Geiger counter was invented by a man called Hans Geiger. Is this true or false? Number 2, Opera, Edge, and Safari are types of what? So Opera, Edge, and Safari are types of what? And number 3, how many reactions are available on a Facebook post? So how many reactions are available on a Facebook post? Number 4, HTTPS. HTTPS. In internet terms, what does the S stand for? So HTTPS, in internet terms, what does the S stand for? Number 5, when it was first launched in 2007, what was the first iPhone called? So when it was first launched in 2007, what was the first iPhone called? Number 6, the shortcode on a Windows PC for pasting something is Control and which key? So the shortcode on a Windows PC for pasting something is Control and which key? Number 7, SD cards, commonly used in cameras and smartphones, stands for secure what? So SD cards, commonly used in cameras and smartphones, stands for secure what? Number 8, .ch is the internet code for which country? So .ch is the internet code for which country? Number 9, complete the name of the popular Naughties website, which was bought by ITV for £120 million. Great investment, that. In 2005, it was called Friends What? So complete the name of the popular Naughties website, which was bought by ITV for £120 million in 2005. It was called Friends What? Hello, what have you got in your hand? Are you going to bed with pizza?
No, he just took it off his plate.
Grow back.
He said he
Good night.
Alright, don't sit there eating pizza. You go to bed. Yeah, love you. You're no longer a dinosaur after today. No. And finally, number 10, still ongoing to this day, in which year was the Hubble telescope launched? Is it 1980? Was it 1985 or was it 1990? So still ongoing to this day, in which year was the Hubble telescope launched? Was it 1980, 1985 or 1990? So it is World Book Day today. Jack went as a dinosaur in a onesie from his favourite book, the dinosaur that did various things. I'm not going to say the words now, but you're probably aware of the books if you've got kids. But yes, so Jack went as a dinosaur. So as it's World Book Day today, authors and characters for you. So they're very clear in the questions. I'll either give you 3 books and name the author, or 3 characters and name the book series. Okay, here we go. Number 1, name the author. 1984, Animal Farm, Homage to Catalonia. So name the author. 1984, Animal Farm and Homage to Catalonia. Number 2, name the book series. Harry, Ron and Hermione. So name the book series Harry, Ron and Hermione. Number 3, name the author from these: Once in a Lifetime, No Greater Love, and The Whitakers. So name the author: Once in a Lifetime, No Greater Love, and The Whitakers. Number 4, name the book series: Edward Cullen, Bella Swan, Rosalie Hale. So name the book series for these: Edward Cullen, Bella Swan, Rosalie Hale. So remember, each question tells you what one. They're not all name the author or name the book series. So it's author, book series, so on, etc. Number 5, name the author from these: The Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs and Ham, and The Lorax. So name the author: The Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs and Ham, and The Lorax. Lorax? Lorax. Number 6, name the book series from these characters: Aragorn, Gandalf, and Frodo. Why did my head go to Dido? Name the book series from these characters: Aragorn, Gandalf, and Frodo. Number 7, name the author from these three: Carrie, The Shining, and Cujo. So name the author: Carrie, The Shining, and Cujo. Number 8, name the book series from these characters. Remember, book series: Edmund, Lucy, Aslan. So name the book series: Edmund, Lucy, Aslan. Number 9, name the author: 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Darker, 50 Shades Freed. So name the author: 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Darker, 50 Shades Freed. And finally, number 10, name the book series from these characters: Rincewind, Death, and Cohen the Barbarian. So name the book series: Rincewind, Death, and Cohen the Barbarian. That one off, that one on. Yes, so that is all of your questions so far for the first part of the quiz. They are up on the website now if you need to refresh or go through any of those. Hello to Philippa Robinson. It's her birthday today, and usually so it's Simmins Robinson's mum. So happy birthday to Philippa Robinson. Hope you've had a good day. I'm sure that everyone has spoiled you rotten today. Right, I'm going to take a break. I have no idea what's loaded into this break, I'll be honest. If I push that button there, and then if I do that, and then do that, and then do that, and then do that and do that. I've no idea which one it is, actually. It might be the one about all the third year anniversary if you weren't here with us last week. If not, it could be something completely random. We'll find out, but I'll see you in about 7 minutes. Push the wrong button. Hello. Right, I'll give you the answers to those in just a moment's time. Dun, 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 dun. I'm like a giddy child. It's like if you're a massive football fan, which I am as well, you know, like the first day of the Premier League or football season, whichever club you support, etc. You know, and you're going to games and all of that. And it's like, you know, first Formula One's back. Waited 110 days for this race. So yeah, so I am like a giddy child waiting for Formula One. Always have been. Right, get your answer sheets together. That one there. I've just checked through. Oh, hang on, I need to load that up for the answer to that question so it makes sense. Right, let's see how you did. First part of the quiz this evening. We kicked off with entertainment. Number 1. According to the title of the song, who keeps a Moe and Chandon in her pretty cabinet? It is Killer Queen. Keeps a Moe and Chandon. Anyway, you know this song. Number 2, what is the name of the composer behind the iconic movie scores Jaws, Star Wars, and E.T.? It's John Williams. I think it was Mr. Jackson commented and said that was my best Sean Connery impression I've ever done. E.T. Number 3, Robert Lindsay and Zoe Wanamaker played Ben and Susan Harper in My Family. Number 4, which famous country singer is the father of singer Miley Cyrus? It's Billy Ray Cyrus. Originally, I had this the other way around and realised he's actually got a couple of others who are singers, so I thought I'd best do it this way around. Number 5, which of these came first? So it's Clint Eastwood directed and appeared in the same film. The more I researched this earlier on, he's like the American version of Dennis Waterman, you know, write the theme tune, sing the theme tune, star in it. Because a lot of the films he's been director, producer and acted in them. But yes, so this was Play Misty for Me. Never heard of it personally, but it was a 1971 psychological thriller directed by and starring Clint Eastwood. It was his directorial debut. So yeah, he starred in it and directed it. So there we go. And number 6, complete the name of the TV show. Set at Globe Link News, it's Drop the Dead Donkey. Number 7, which rock group had 80s hits Private Investigations, Money for Nothing and Walk of Life? It's Dire Straits. Number 8, Cruise Control was the sequel to which 1994 film? It is Speed. Number 9, what was the surname of the Thunderbirds? It's Tracy. That's the wrong theme tune in my head. And number 10, how is guitarist David Howell Evans better known? He is known as The Edge. Round 2 on technology. Number 1, the Geiger counter was invented by a man called Hans Geiger. It is true. Number 2, Opera, Edge and Safari are types of what? They are internet browsers. Number 3, how many reactions are available on a Facebook post? There are 7. If I just quickly load Facebook, just to tell you what they were. No, Facebook, you take your time. There are 7. So if I hover over that, you've got like, love, what's that one? Care, haha, wow, sad, and angry. So there's 7 now in total. I think when they launched these new ones, I think they added another one in. So there were 6 when they originally launched these, and now there's 7. Number 4, HTTPS in internet terms. What does the S stand for? It's secure. Number 5, when it was first launched in 2007, what was the first iPhone called? It was called the iPhone. The iPhone was the first one, then it went to iPhone 3 and carried on from there. So yeah, iPhone is what the first one was called. When it was launched. They've made some other names for it now. Number 6, the shortcode on a Windows PC for pasting something is Control and V. Number 7, SD cards, commonly used in cameras and smartphones, stands for Secure Digital. Number 8, .ch is the internet code for Switzerland. Number 9, complete the name of the popular Naughties website, which was bought by ITV for £120 million in 2005. It was called Friends Reunited. Finally was put out to pasture in 2016, according to what I read earlier. And number 10, still ongoing to this day. In which year was the Hubble telescope launched? It was 1990. And where are we? Round 3. World Book Day. Authors and characters. Then number 1. Name the author. 1984. Animal Farm and Homage to Catalonia. It's George Orwell. Number 2. Name the book series. Harry, Ron and Hermione. It's Harry Potter. Number 3. Name the author. Once in a Lifetime, No Greater Love and the Whitakers. It was Danielle Steele. Number 4, name the book series. Edward Cullen, Bella Swan and Rosalie Hale. It's Twilight. Number 5, name the author. The Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs and Ham and the Lorax. It is Dr. Seuss. Number 6, name the book series. It was Aragorn, Gandalf and Frodo. It was Lord of the Rings. Stop messaging me, I'll deal with it in a sec. Number 7, name the author. Carrie, The Shining and Cujo, Stephen King. Number 8, name the book series. Edmund, Lucy and Aslan. It's The Chronicles of Narnia. Number 9, name the author. 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Darker and 50 Shades Freed. It is E.L. James. And number 10, name the book series. Rincewind, Death and Cohen the Barbarian. It is Discworld. So a couple of friends of mine have messaged me, and then someone's just put it in the Discord server as well about the Clint Eastwood question. Now, I brought the website up that I got all the data from and all where I got the question from. So that is why I went with that answer. However, some of you are saying that he has appeared in stuff before. So if that is the case, fine. I'll hold my hands up. I've gone with and have read from the website that I got that question, you know, where I built that from. Because I'll bring it back up because I've still got it here. Yeah, so filmography even, 1971, Play Misty for Me, director, producer and actor. So that's where I've got it. I've got it here in front of me. His next one was High Plains Drifter, Breezy, The Eiger Sanction, The Outlaw Josie Wells. So that's why I've gone with it. However, in this instance, for once, I will put my hands up. That's where I've got my data from. That's where I've built the question from. However, it looks like he appeared in some stuff before, which I wasn't aware of. So there you go. He was acting first rather than did both together. So there you go. So to friends of mine, stop messaging me. I've seen it. I've got it. So there we go. Yeah, Clint Eastwood was acting before he directed. Readdress that balance. Sorted. Right, that's that bit. Hopefully my friends will now stop messaging me. Right, get your sheets ready to go. We've still got connections round and general knowledge to finish off. 9 questions. Question number 10, what links them all together? As Beck sits there and has a mini meltdown, although I don't think she will tonight. I think she'll be all right with this one, if I'm honest. And I will be honest, the connections round, there are going to be some that you probably see the connection, and then you're going to go, how on earth does that work? Basically, if you think you've got the majority of them, make it work. And I will explain them when we go into it a bit later on. Right, let's do it. Ping these across. Connections then. 9 questions. Question 10, what links them all together? We start with this for number 1. What was the first name of the EastEnders character played by Sean Williamson? So what was the first name of the EastEnders character played by Sean Williamson? I'm just going to close down the Clint Eastwood website that was on because clearly it's wrong. And banish that website forevermore. Just open Twitter. At least I've redressed it. I could have just gone, yeah, stuff it. I'm sticking with what I've got, but I put my hands up, so that's fine. Number 2. Everybody gets a point. Number 2. Columbus is the capital and largest city of which US state beginning with O? So Columbus is the capital and largest city of which US state beginning with O? Oh. Oh. Number 3, what is the name of the toy consisting of a light frame with thin material stretched over it, flown in the wind at the end of a long string? It's not that one, Beck. There are 3 beginning with O, and it's not that one. Number 4, what P is the name of a geographical region at the southern end of South America, governed by Chile and Argentina? Hello to Jill and Judith, by the way, if you are sat on your ship watching this, because I know you've just been to this place. But what P is the name of a geographical region at the southern end of South America, governed by Chile and Argentina? Number 5, what O is the name of a tree and also goes in front of Furnitureland to make the name of a retailer? So what O is the name of a tree and also goes in front of Furnitureland to make the name of a retailer? I'd love like someone to like work for this retailer and they're jumping up and down going, I know. Yeah, it might not be your round really, Beck, to be fair. I'm just seeing your answers coming through. This is not a good round for you. You'll be all right in a minute. Number 6, what name goes after Tommy Lee to make the name of the Men in Black stroke fugitive actor? So what name goes after Tommy Lee to make the name of the Men in Black stroke fugitive actor? Number 7, what can be a vegetable from the onion garlic family and also the name of a market town and an M6 services in Staffordshire? What can be a vegetable from the onion garlic family and also the name of a market town and an M6 services in Staffordshire? Number 8, what name can go in front of Attenborough, Tennant, Jason, and Beckham? I mean, Beck, some of your answers have gone a little bit. Yeah, she just said I'm literally making it up because I don't think there's an M6 services and market town in Staffordshire called that. I'll be honest. Number 9, what kind of animal was Puff the Magic? Hey, she's got one. What kind of animal was Puff the Magic? I think tonight's connection round has very, very much split people down the middle. There are going to be some of you who have got this straight away, and there'll be a reason why you've got this straight away. There are others of you who are absolutely confused. There's no middle ground with this. As always, question 10, what links them all together? So, as always, what links them all together? I may have messed up the... No. Yeah, no, I'm good. Good with that one. That's fine. Come back to that. Right, general knowledge. Let's wrap this up then. Number 1, the Deutsche Bahn is Germany's national company of what? So So the Deutschbahn is Germany's national company of what? Slightly to give this away. Train. Just too far. Number 2, the Artemis program has the end goal of landing humans where? So the Artemis program has the end goal of landing humans where? Number 3, what has a mouth but never talks, a bed but never sleeps, and runs but never walks? So what has a mouth but never talks, a bed but never sleeps, and runs but never walks? Number 4, the Elysee Palace is the home of which? Start again. The Elysee Palace is the home of the president of which nation? So the Elysee Palace is the home of the president of which nation? Number 5, how many blocks are in the tower at the start of the game of Jenga? So how many blocks are in the tower at the start of the game of Jenga? Number 6, a standard wine bottle size is how many milliliters? Standard wine bottle. So a standard wine bottle size is how many milliliters? Number 7, by area, what is the largest country in Africa? Is it Sudan, South Africa, or Algeria? So by area, what is the largest country in Africa? Sudan, South Africa, or Algeria? Number 8, in which country can you find the rivers Po, Tiber, and Adda? So in which country can you find the rivers Po, Tiber, and Adda? Number 9, what is the name of the stone used to decipher ancient hieroglyphics? So what is the name of the stone used to decipher ancient hieroglyphics? And your final question for this evening, number 10. On the French language Monopoly board, which space is labelled Taxe de Luxe? So on the French language Monopoly board, what space is labelled Taxe de Luxe? That is how my week started, writing this week's quiz. Sat in a hotel on Tuesday night, and I went off looking at foreign language Monopoly boards and started, and then realised it was nigh on impossible to put one together for now. For now. Right, let me push the button so your questions are up on the website. Do that, do that, do that. And they're up. So yeah, questions are up on the website. So if you want to recap any of those, I may have got... I need to go back through my search history and find, because I when I was looking for one of those questions earlier for the connection round, it did say services, and I thought services is one of the ones that I remember on the M6. I'm up and down it that often, but it turns out it might not be a services, but the rest of the questions relevant anyway. Right, I'm going to take a break. I will see you in about 7 minutes. Bye. Okie dokie, answer sheets at the ready. I'll give you those in just a moment. Something's absolutely tickled me in the break. Just came across something. It says there is no stronger bond than between a British person and a cheap, colourful mug they got with an Easter egg 24 years ago. Unless you're Hayley from the Wrong Uns, who probably launched it at the TV because the quiz that she was watching sort of sent her that way. So she no longer has that mug. Sorry, but that tickled me in the break. Right, answer sheets at the ready. I'm going to go through these. I was just in the process of getting some of these. Some of these answers are a bit. I think some of you got the connection, and you're still like, how does this one fit? How does that one fit? But don't you worry, I will tell you all, including a little bit of sneakery with one of them as well, but never mind. That one to there, that one to there, and that one to there. Here we go then. So connections, 9 questions. Question 10, what linked them all together? We kick off with this, number 1. What was the first name of the EastEnders character played by Sean Williamson? It was Barry. Number 2, Columbus is the capital and largest city of which US state beginning with O? It's Ohio. Number 3, what is the name of the toy consisting of a light frame with thin material stretched over it, flown in the wind at the end of a long string? It is Kite. That's the one I didn't get. Got it. Number 4, what P is the name of a geographical region at the southern end of South America, governed by Chile and Argentina? It's Patagonia. Number 5, what O is the name of a tree and also goes in front of Furnitureland to make the name of a retailer? It is Oak. Number 6, what name goes after Tommy Lee to make the name of the Men in Black fugitive actor? It is Jones. Number 7, what can be a bed? Now this has got a bit confusing, and it's got even more confusing now, just based on the website I found it, and it's still spelt wrong. But what can be a vegetable from the onion garlic family, and also the name of a market town? Ignore the M6 services bit. In Staffordshire, it is Leek. I was also told it was the anagram on the website that I was looking at. It's also the anagram of the M6 services, but that's completely wrong as well. So Leek for number 7. Number 8, what name can go in front of Attenborough, Tennant, Jason and Beckham? It is David. Number 9, what kind of animal was Puff the Magic? It was Puff the Magic Dragon. Lived by the sea. And what links them all together? Well, yesterday was St. David's Day. So what links them all together? Wales. So let me just clarify some of those answers before I go on, because I know people are going to be asking for them. So what was the first name of EastEnders character? Well, so Sean Williamson, Barry Island. Very, very, very famous place in Wales, made famous obviously by Gavin and Stacey. Number 2 was Ohio. Now Ohio, apparently there's over 100,000 people in the state of Ohio that can trace their roots back to Wales due to one of the largest settlements in America of Welsh people. Went into the state of Ohio in the mid 19th century. That's what came up in my research. I was quite impressed with that fact, so I thought that's going in. Number 3 was kite. That is because I've got it here. The red kite is sometimes named as the national symbol of wildlife in Wales. The oak is, or also called the Welsh oak, is the national tree of Wales. See, I didn't go for the most obvious. Patagonia, that has one of the largest settlements of Welsh people outside of Wales, and also has Patagonian Welsh as its own language as well, which that came up in the news a couple of weeks ago, which is why I knew about that. Jones, well, take your pick. Not Tommy Lee Jones, Tom Jones or Catherine Zeta-Jones. Leek is the national symbol of Wales. David, St. David, and Dragon. So there you go. That's where they all fit in for you, so you know, so you don't have to go scrabbling around later. General knowledge then, number 1, the Deutsche Bahn is Germany's national railways. Number 2, the Artemis program has the end goal of landing humans where? It's on the moon. And then they've got another program lined up for Mars. Number 3, what has a mouth but never talks? A bed but never sleeps, and runs but never walks. It is a river. Number 4, the Elysee Palace is the home of the president of which nation? It is France. Number 5, how many blocks are in the tower at the start of the game of Jenga? There are 54. Number 6, a standard wine bottle size is how many milliliters? It is 750 milliliters. How could I have forgot Vinnie Jones as well? Welsh Hardman himself. Number 7, by area, what is the largest country in Africa? It is Algeria. Number 8, in which country would you find the rivers? Po, Tiber and Adda. It is Italy. Number 9, what is the name of the stone used to decipher ancient hieroglyphics? It was the Rosetta Stone. And finally, number 10, on the French language Monopoly board, what space is labelled taxe de luxe? It is the super tax spot or space. So there you go, 50 questions all done and dusted for you. Tot your scores up. If you need a tiebreaker, if you're playing for fun or if you want to separate your teams, here is your tiebreaker, and it is this. How many episodes of the UK version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire have aired to date? So how many episodes of the UK version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire have aired? Remember, as always, nearest to this gets the point. And your answer then in 3, 2... Sorry, I just got caught really off guard, right? And this is a bit of a shock. The wrong uns got 49, but then... Oh, right, she's deleted it. There we go. Right, your answer then to this is 666. There have currently been 666 episodes of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I think that guarantees that there will be at least one more series of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, because I don't think they'll want to finish on 666 episodes. Right, that is it from me for this evening. Thank you very much, as always, for joining us. At least I clarified the mistakes quite early on, and so apologies for that, but I will make sure to double check some things when I thought I was I quite liked that question about Clint Eastwood, and I thought it was a great fact that I didn't think many people would know, and it turns out people do know Clint Eastwood a lot better than my research. Anyway, right, that is it from me tonight. Let me know how you got on this evening. Saturday pre-recorded. I'm recording it tomorrow in between the practice sessions. Well, finish writing it in between the practice sessions and record it tomorrow. So Saturday night's quiz will be pre-recorded, and I'll be back live with you next week, Thursday the 9th of March. So quiz on Saturday pre-recorded, same format. If you've not done a Saturday quiz, it's exactly the same as this. There's just a little bit of fun to do in the breaks. If not, I will see you next week, Thursday the 9th of March. Ooh, Thursday 9th of March. That makes it a month to my birthday as well. Ooh, interesting. We'll see you soon. As always, for me, thank you very much for playing tonight. We'll see you soon. Take care. Come on, McLaren, this weekend, please, and stay safe.